Good morning. It is the 4th of the 10th. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. That makes it a Saturday. It also makes it the morning of the Australians waking up to find that Unity's had a security breach in its versions 2017 onwards. So just finished up migrating the project to a new Unity version that's unaffected. That's just the most recent version, so we're in 6.2 now. No major issues with that. The converting projects between editor versions since 6 has been way better than it was before 6. So got lucky again on that, which is great. I do have some new errors, but none of them look too scary. And I do have a handful of packages that are now deprecated in this new version. So do need to run through and do a whole bunch of updates and probably run into doing some cleanup and some admin stuff while I'm there. So that'll be this morning. And then after that, what I actually wanted to do today before the admin stuff is get tied up with double send. So we currently have the ability to double tap shift in order to double send in the project, but only in the prodigy difficulties and like the sudden death mode at the end. I would like to make double send just a base kit ability that the player has access to just all the time. There's some infrastructural changes to make with that. Also need to improve the way that the double send is working. Presently, if you, guess I'll just grab a quick whiteboard, otherwise my words are going to fail the meaning. So the way that double send works, I wish you could set the default background to some like preset in this godforsaken program. If we have the player here and we have some green tile here, the way that double send works is that you get so this is that ghost projection that you get showing you where your tile is gonna go. If you hit shift on keyboard or right trigger on controller, this tile will teleport to its final location, so to its ghost location. What happens currently is that it will just teleport through the player to its final location and cause the player no damage or harm or ill will along the way. What I want it to do is destroy the player if it was going to move through the player. So this will be partly an animation because we're going to need to animate this happening so that it makes sense in game, so that the player can actually feel what they're doing and identify what's happening. Which is probably going to result in needing a new death animation, and maybe some new tutorial content just to show that that feature exists. So how it'll work, is if you press shift currently, you send the tile, which makes it go really fast to its end location. What double send is, if I hit shift and it's sending, and then I hit shift again, it will teleport to its final location. So that's double send. I want to make that base kit. It'll make the early game a lot more engaging for high-level players, for skilled players, and won't affect unskilled players. So it's just a win. So that's what we're putting in today. It kind of exists like in halves at the moment. We're going to finish it up, but first the admin. Let's get into it.